Yo, what up? So this is actually my first time shooting with the kit lens on the M50. I found it buried under some old equipment. And I know a lot of you guys are looking into purchasing the M50, or you just got the M50 and maybe the kit lens is all you got to work with. And looking at the image right now, I think it's really sharp. You know, I don't have an ND filter that fits it, so I got my shutter at 500. I'm at 15 millimeters wide right now, and at the lowest 3.5. So it still looks pretty nice, pretty crisp. Got a little bit of bokeh in the back, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit this hike, get some drone shots, and give you guys a few tips on how to get some quality video with the M50 and the kit lens. I got the 15 to 45 millimeter on here right now. Let's get it.
Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy.
So it actually pains me to say that, I don't know if you noticed it, but I've got a little dot, a little speck right there on my sensor. I have not been able to get it off. I'm gonna keep trying, but it's been giving me issues for a few months now, and I apologize, you know, but hopefully you guys still enjoy the footage. Hopefully get the point across that, like, you don't need an amazing camera. Although the M50 is an amazing camera, it doesn't matter what camera you use, man. The best camera for you is the one that you can afford, the one that you have in your hands. Use it, man. Your phone, whatever. Get out there and make some great content.
No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep.
So at 15 millimeters, I'm able to rock the 3.5 aperture, right? But if I zoom in, now at 24 millimeters, it only goes down to 4.0. Yeah, zoom in, now I'm at 5.0. At 28 millimeters, that's the lowest it can go. So as you zoom in, you lose those f-stops. And then all the way at 45, I'm at a 6.3 aperture, and I can't go any lower. So I have to zoom all the way out, 3.5. So at 15, you can have a 3.5 aperture which lets more light in. You can see the image get a little darker as I zoom in. See, it gets darker. That's because the aperture is closing and letting less light in. So if you don't know what this means, just like a kind of a quick little lesson, the lower your aperture, your f-stop is, the more light is let in, and the more bokeh you get, where you have something in focus and something out of focus. The higher your aperture goes, or your f-stop, so you're going all the way up, back up to 6.3. Now you can see more of the image is in focus. It's also a little bit darker. And then as I zoom out, boom, back to 15. Okay, other thing to think about when you're using this lens, if you're using it for vlogging especially, is right now I'm recording in 1080, and there is an extra 4K crop when you switch over to 4K. So I'm gonna show that right now, what that looks like. Okay, see, it's a lot closer now. My face is really up in there. So if you're using this for vlogging and you want to shoot 4K, I recommend getting an extender, like a little tripod, little mini tripod, or a little handle, so you can hold it out a little bit farther. Or just shoot in HD, man. That's totally cool. Nobody's gonna judge you and be like, oh man, why isn't it 4K? HD is totally cool, man. 1080p, totally cool. If you are using this for client work, let me switch back over to 1080. If you plan on using this camera and the kit lens for client work, the most important thing I can recommend, especially if you can't afford to get a faster lens with the lower aperture or wider f-stop, is get some lights, man. You definitely need lights. It's not a big deal during the daytime. It's actually too bright during the daytime. But if you're indoors or you're in a scenario where you don't have light and you can only go down to a 3.5 aperture and you can only bump your ISO so much with before you start to really lose quality, which on the M50 in my opinion is around 800. you have to have lighting, man. You have to have lighting. The most important thing for making sure that your work is quality is not the video resolution, okay? It's framing, lighting, and camera movement, in my opinion. Framing, lighting, camera movement. See, this looks a lot nicer than if I'm like all up in here. Look, I'm talking to you like this. Nobody wants to watch this. I mean, maybe some of you do, but this looks a lot nicer, you know? You can see a nicer frame. So, man, I'm gonna make separate videos on all of this stuff because it's a lot. But basically, for framing, you want to imagine that you got like a tic-tac-toe box, right, on your frame. Doot, 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 doot. And you want to make sure that your subject, whatever you are trying to shoot, is landing on the crosshairs of that tic-tac-toe box. That's basic, at the most basic that I can explain it to you, framing. You want to play around with that. And like I've said before on this channel, these basic film rules that they teach you in school, they're meant to be broken. You are as a creative are supposed to be creative, and you can break any rule you want. You can follow the rules as long as you think it looks good and you continue to improve. That's all that matters, man. Have fun with it. Don't forget, we do this because it's fun, right? Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity. But I believe that we were born to create. We're all artists in some way, shape, or form. And for me, my paintbrush is this camera. My canvas is the world. And I'm ready to go out and get it.
The record straight, keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of all the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. Guys playing, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth.
The way to make sure that your lighting is right is know where the sun is. You know what I'm saying? If I turn this way, it changes. Look at that. If you're on a budget, man, shoot during the day. Go back and look at my video about shooting during the day. You're good, bro. There are no excuses in this game, man. You get it done or you don't get it done. And then you improve.
My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. No, 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 no. I won't stop. I won't stop.
Seriously appreciate you guys tuning in. Turn this down a little bit. Just gonna drop my shutter, let a little more light in. Yo, I seriously appreciate you guys tuning in, man. If you like this video, you got something out of it, go ahead, drop a like, drop a comment, hit that sub button. If you didn't like this video, man, drop a dislike, man. Drop a fuck you in the comments. Give me some feedback, bro. Roman wasn't built in a day on Instagram. I will always reply to you on there. Hit me up. Stay creative.